Welcome to a chilly afternoon in East Sutherland. We're here for Utilita Highland League Cup semi-final number 2. The teams today, firstly for Brora, number 1, Captain Joe Mallon, 2, Miller Gamble, 3, Ali MacDonald, 4, Colin Williamson, 5, Mark Nicholson, 6, Dale Gillespie, 7, John Pickles, 8, Martin McLean, 9, Jordan McRae, 10, Andrew McRae, and 11, Bjorn Wagner. Substitutes for Brora today are Brindle, Morrison, MacDonald, Neil MacDonald, Colin McRae, Stephen Mackay and Jamie Stephen. And for the visitors, Buckie Thistle, it's Daniel Bell in goals, then McCabe, McKinnon, Murray, Monroe, Fraser, Sam Pugh, Andrew McCaskill, Callum Murray, Stephen Ross and Sam Eckert. Substitutes for Buckie are McLaughlin, Cowie, former Brora striker Kyle McLeod, Adams, Goodall, Wood and Herbert. Joe McCabe trying to get right out on this right hand side when the throw-in is on the left. Whether that will be a ploy they will maintain, we will have to wait and see. But Wagner loses out. And the ball's played through to Stephen Ross. It's a great effort and it's a goal. Stephen Ross needed no hesitation. And the visitors take a very early lead here at Dudgeon Park. It was a very neat ball through and it went right into the bottom left-hand corner of Joe Mallon's goal. And that is exactly what Graham Stewart would have been looking for at the start of this match. Miller Gamble, feeling he has no options, plays it out wide to Pickles, back into Gillespie, who feels he's fouled. Referee Duncan Nicholson agrees, but will it be breached? Will Daniel Bell's goal be breached by this free kick? Wagner steps up, it's a good one and it's an excellent save from Daniel Bell to deny the Dutchman. Still the one behind. Buckie Thistle will be pleased with their work so far. Good knockdown by McLeod, finds Andy McRae, slips in Wagner, it's a tight angle, gets a shot across goal, good save by Daniel Bell with his feet, and Buckie managed to get the ball cleared only as far as Ali MacDonald, plays into Gillespie who finds Wagner, that's nodded back in towards Ali MacDonald who tried to take the shot on goal, and oh, that was a tasty battle. As I said, the winner of today's tie will go on to face Rothes in the Utilita Highland League Cup final next Saturday, and that's a good turn by Stephen Ross. Took aim from the edge of the box, and Joe Mallon getting to it quite comfortably in the end. It's a long ball, flicked on towards Jordan McRae, who wins it back. It's a great ball over to John Pickles at the back post. Took on the shot, Daniel Bell got to it. Now Wagner will look for his options, tries to find Gillespie, who does. Sends a beautiful ball over the top. And it was McRae against Bell in a foot race there. The Buckie Thistle goalkeeper getting there first. And that's a really, really poor foul by Dale Gillespie. He is going to go into the book for that. And that's a great ball over the top into the path of John Pickles. Sends a cross in. Oh, it takes a really good save from Daniel Bell. It was a cross. And Wagner will have the chance again to send the ball in, as he does. Oh, the ball dropped, and it drops again. It's going to be called for offside. It fell at the feet of Colin Williamson, who just couldn't react to knock the ball past Daniel Bell. And the rebound came back to Williamson, but he was in an offside position. And the longer this game goes on, the more open it's becoming at Dudgeon Park, as Bjorn Wagner picks up on that loose pass from Kevin Fraser, and that's a bad tackle, yet to break Daniel Bell's resistance in the Buckie Thistle goal. Wagner sends the ball in, finds McRae, and it comes to Andy McRae. It takes a deflection from Kevin Fraser and almost went through Daniel Bell at his near post. Colin Williamson, because right behind him was Stephen Ross, but Buckie went it back on the edge of the box. McCaskill tried to twist and turn and find a bit of space. He finds Sam Eckert in the box, who can twist and turn, and pulls out a great save from Joe Mallon. Colin Williamson in there. It's sent in towards goal. It's a header by Jordan McRae, well held by Daniel Bell. That's headed out as far as Mark McLean on the edge of the box. Gillespie puts it wide again to Wagner. Sends another ball in. Easily headed out by Hamish Monroe. And it's a good ball by Martin McLean, finds Wagner, who sends it over, and Brora Rangers have equalised in this Highland League Cup semi-final. It was a great ball by Martin McLean, found Wagner in space on the right-hand side of the box, and he nestled his shot beyond Daniel Bell across the face of goal. And in this Highland League Cup semi-final, it's all square. But nobody able to capitalise. It took a great goal line clearance there from Kevin Fraser. Ball sent back in again, this time by Dale Gillespie. It's headed out only as far as Wagner, who aims for goal, and it's a great save from Daniel Bell to deny the Dutchman. And Brora managing to keep the possession here, but Kevin Fraser comes away with it. And now it's on to Kyle McLeod. He's got limited options, but he's played it through. Scott Adams is through. It's a tremendous save from Joe Mallon. There was a decoy from Sam Eckert and made it all the way through to Scott Adams. Just trying to get his team at the park, taking his time to ensure that they are at before he sends this long. And the game has drawn to an end, and we will now go to extra time in this Utilita Highland League Cup semi-final. Gregor McDonald, who breaks into the backy half. He's got the beating of Craig Cowie. He's slipped in Jordan McRae, but great recovery from Jack Murray. But his pass towards Brindle is cut out by Kevin Fraser. And now Andy McCaskill lays it into the path of Kyle McLeod. That's slipped back to McCaskill, who tries to get it across the face of goal, but Nicholson with great defending there. And now Andy McCaskill will send in the corner. It comes in. Jack Murray heads it down, and he's headed it home. And Buckie Thistle take the lead at the start of second half stoppage time. It was a great corner from Andy McCaskill. Jack Murray made just enough room for himself and headed beyond Joe Mallon. It's Buckie Thistle leading 2-1 in this Utilita Highland League Cup semi-final at Dudgeon Park. Martin McLean, was a slip from Scott Adams, and Bjorn Wagner with it now, and he can set Paul Brindle free, which he does. Brindle racing past Hamish Monroe, and that's going to be a free kick, and it's going to be a red card for Hamish Monroe. Paul Brindle was through one-on-one, and the experienced Buckie Thistle defender pulled him down in his tracks, gave Duncan Nicholson no choice. Wagner takes, but it sails over Daniel Bell's goal. He wants all his attacking options on the field. He is certainly one of them, and he has proven that year upon year in the Highland League. Wagner sends the ball into the box. Jordan McRae's unmarked. And unmarked in the middle of the box. Jordan McRae heads over. Kyle McLeod just couldn't control it. And this time, Buckie come on the attack again. It's Andy McCaskill. Slips through Kevin Fraser, who's offside. He is offside, and that is a real shame. He looked at this angle to be onside. He really looked to be onside, but the linesman on the far side are judging that he was just off. And just like Buckie did at the start of the second period, can Brora score from a set play? It's deep towards the back post, headed out by Jack Murray, only as far as Martin McLean, who sends it back towards goal. Jordan McRae's there, and that is a tremendous save from Daniel Bell. What a header towards goal from Jordan McRae, and an equal save from Daniel Bell, and it's going to be another Brora Rangers corner as they try to draw level. Graham Stewart's side wouldn't have been favourites coming into today's game, but they've certainly proved themselves. And with minutes to go, they lead Brora Rangers in this semi-final. Can they see it out? Can Brora draw it level? John Pickles comes into the Buckie Thistle box, and that is going to go for a Brora Rangers corner kick. They've got nearly everyone in the box. Sends in a good delivery. Falls in the box to Jordan McRae. It's blocked. And it's managed to be cleared as far as Ali McDonald comes to Gregor McDonald. It's in! Gregor McDonald has equalised, and what an effort it was. Managed to send it towards goal. The defender in front of Daniel Bell seemed to be the decoy, and it sailed through the Buckie Thistle goalkeeper's hands. They were 2-1 down, they made it 2-2. They're looking to try and grab this at the death. It would be a bitter pill for Graham Stewart's side to swallow. Corner into the back post, headed clear. Headed clear again, falls to Brindle, and he fires high, wide, not at all handsome. And Duncan Nicholson blows for the end of the game. We will go to penalty kicks. Referee Duncan Nicholson happy with the position now. McLean steps up and fires to the left-hand side. Buckie Thistle's first penalty. Kyle McLeod steps up. Joe Mallon saves! It went slightly to the left, but not left enough. It was so central. It was a good height for the goalkeeper. Brindle steps up. Fires to the left again. Sam Pugh stepping up for Graham Stewart's Buckie Thistle. And sends it to the left, coolly past Joe Mallon, who went to the right. Left-footed McDonald sees his penalty saved. It's all square. Daniel Bell with a good save. Again, it was a good height for the goalkeeper. Didn't have enough direction on it. And Daniel Bell with a good save. McCabe, it's going to be a short run up. And he scores to the right of Mallon. Jordan McRae steps up, right-footed. Fires it past Daniel Bell. Bit of a longer run up. It's going to be left-footed. Murray against Mallon. And it goes in just under the crossbar. It's going to be Mark Nicholson to take on Daniel Bell now. Nicholson steps up. And his penalty comes off the crossbar. And Buckie Thistle have the chance to take the lead in this penalty shootout. McCaskill scores! And Buckie Thistle are in the Utilita Highland League Cup final. Andrew McCaskill's penalty beats Joe Mallon. Mallon went to the left, McCaskill went to the right. And Buckie Thistle win the shootout. Twice Buckie Thistle led the game. Twice they were pulled back. They went behind in the shootout but came back. And Andrew McCaskill's penalty puts Buckie Thistle into the Utilita Highland League Cup final against Rothes next weekend.